OMG, y'all. So my client balled up her fist, and then boom, she punched him dead in his nose. I'm talking about in it, like started bleeding instantly. I'm thinking to myself, they finna tear this little hallway up, and guess what? I could use a little renovation or two. Yeah, y'all finna pay for it. Y'all, this man ain't waste no time. Why he take one of the flowers and he slapped her across the face with? At this point, I'm like, she was wrong for what she did. But on another note, to slap her with some flowers, that's real disrespectful. Mind you, all this is happening like in my door towards the hallway. So when he slapped her so hard she fell into my ring light, and I said, oh no, baby, hold on. Then he gonna say, my bad, but she got me effed up. I'm sitting over there scratching my head and thinking to myself, yeah, it's finna be your bad eye. At this point, I'm like, all right, y'all, enough is enough. I said, y'all gonna have to get out of here without it. As my client gets up off the floor, she says, you know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm done with him. He's stupid, ugly, and he disrespectful. Then she pushed him and said, F you. Man, why she do that? He pushed her back. Then she goes to push him again, and he pushed her again. This time she hauled off and slapped him. Y'all already know what's about to go down. So then he hauled off and smacked her back. Then he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But man, you made me do that. Why you keep putting your hands on me? Y'all, why my client grabbed my ring light and start hitting this man with it? I can't make this up. So I said, enough is enough. Just stop. Then my client said, I don't even care no more. I'll pay you whatever. I'm gonna beat his ass. Y'all tell me why she hit that man a good 4 times and he punched it out her hand. I mean, this man turned into Incredible Hulk in here. Then he grabbed her and slammed her. I said, oh no, y'all gotta cut it out. Then he gonna look at me and say, I'm sorry. I never wanted you to see this side of me. But she ain't finna sit here and play in my face like I'm some little boy or something. I'm a whole man out here. So I ran over to my client and I was like, girl, are you okay? She was like, I'm okay, but I got something for his ass in the car. I said, oh no, 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 no. You're not gonna do that here, sis. Then he goes to say, what you gonna do? Shoot me? I done been shot before. What you wanna do? Stab me? I done been stabbed before. He was like, whatever you got, come on and bring it to the table. I'm thinking to myself, see, this is the type of shit that I do not have time for, point blank period. So then my client tells him to come on outside. So then I went up to my client and I said, I know you don't want to hear this right now, but I was like, this ain't worth your time. Move on and let that shit go. I said, you got kids and stuff. This is the last thing that need to be on your mind. And in the midst of all this, he starts yelling, yeah, go get whoever. You can go get whatever. It's up. So then my client says, I'm tired of niggas thinking that they can play with me. And she started running to the car. So then I turned around and I look at him and I said, I wish you ain't never come up here. I said, can you leave? He said, out of respect for you, I will, but I ain't backing down from nobody. So I'm definitely gonna send my sister up here. So y'all, as he's walking out the door towards his car, I kid you not, the sister must have been 2.5 seconds away because she was pulling up. At this point, I don't know what's about to go down. I ain't telling y'all what to do or nothing, but y'all better follow me for part 4. Oh.